Palestinians have to realize that we have two embassies in Rome. There's no reason we can't have two embassies in Jerusalem. Third, Israel has to realize that it has to get rid of Palestine quickly, because right now the birth rates are so substantially different that it won't take long before Israel is overwhelmed by Palestinians. They will simply be outnumbered. So it is very much in Israel's interest to cast off Palestine as soon as possible. The right of return, I suspect that ultimately countries like the United States are going to have to pay all those refugees to give up their claims. What I find most interesting is the settlement issue, because I believe it may be possible to convince Palestine to allow some Jews to live on its territory, just the way there are Israeli Arabs living in Israel. Many settlers will choose to go back to Israel in a final settlement that does not include the settlers. But if instead some portion of the Jews decide that they want to live in the new Palestinian state and probably help lead the business community to help the new Palestinian state recover, that would be definitely in Palestine's interest. And so I hope that Palestine takes a good look at not evicting all the Jews from those settlements. Allow them to stay in the new Palestinian state. Not many will, but some might. And this way there's some Jews in Palestine and Israeli Arabs in Israel. And I think that could be a big part of the solution here. And it's certainly not included in the grand bargain.
Well, the problem is we don't know what the deal of the century involves. So on the one hand, it could be positive. There hasn't been any real movement in the Israel-Palestine issue since Oslo. The institutions that are still there are Oslo institutions. So there's a lot of room for improvement, but we don't know what it is. It could be a truly revolutionary movement that comes up with good stuff. It could be a reformulation of the Golda Meir Jordanist Palestine and apply max pressure to the Palestinians. You know, we just don't know. So it's premature to talk about it. But I will say that the moment is right. It was a little bit righter a year ago. You know, we don't know. When it comes out, we'll see.